Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Sinister, and I wish to talk to you about teenagers of this generation. Things have changed since the 90s. Teenagers back in the day didn't even care about doing stuff like this, but teenagers of this generation are ruining the ways of teenagers. And you know what I'm talking about. The drugs, the acting like adults, the drinking, and it's terrible because not all teenagers are like this, but almost 90% of teenagers here are like this, or with this whole swag generation thing and the sagging, which is not very appropriate. I do not like seeing this. I do not want to see it anymore. The teenagers of this generation have ruined how most teenagers are. All people think about when they hear the word teenagers is sleeping in, doing drugs, joining gangs, and all that other stuff. Now, first things first, I want to talk about this whole swag situation. The word swag, which is another word for style, has been used a lot lately by lots of individuals. But this is where it turns into a nightmare. Swaglets. If you don't know what swaglets are, let me explain it for a minute. As you know, teenagers are having kids, sadly, and swaglets is what they're calling them because they are teaching them the ways of swag, which is not a good thing. Teenagers who use swag. Teenagers who do stupid things. Listen to me. You've ruined this generation. Don't ruin the next by showing them the ways of your swag and your nonsense. By showing them this, they think it's okay to dress up like that, to sag their pants, and to use profanity, and to not be like a gentleman. Another thing about some teenagers, how they disrespect their girlfriends. Do not disrespect a woman or a girl. Do not hit a woman. Do not hit a girl. You are not one to hit anybody, to abuse them. That is not like a true gentleman. So, remember, if they gave you the decision between swag and class, choose class. Because swag will leave you nowhere. You can't get a job by wearing and sagging your pants. If you go to a job interview like that, they'll kick you out the moment they see how you're dressed. So remember, class is the way to go, not swag. Teenagers of this generation have ruined everything. Most teenagers have ruined everything. With your violent acts, with your swag. All teenagers, not all, but most teenagers, the ones who do drugs, the ones who lose their virginity at an early age, you have ruined this generation with your nonsense, with your lies, with your disobedience to parents, with your disrespect to your own parents. Respect your parents. Respect your girlfriends. Don't do drugs. Read a book, for Christ's sake. That's what I'm doing.